Tilt in Valorant usually starts when emotions begin affecting the way you think and make decisions. Frustration narrows your attention, lowers patience, and makes you play more impulsively. Here are 7 ways to stop tilting in Valorant using ideas grounded in psychology and emotional regulation. 1. Stop trying to control things you cannot control. One of the biggest causes of tilt is the feeling of losing control. In Valorant, you cannot control your teammates, matchmaking, smurfs, or toxic players. You only control your own decisions, reactions, communication, and ability to adapt. A lot of players mentally fight reality during matches. They think, this should not happen, or my teammates should play better. But this type of thinking only increases frustration because it focuses attention on things you cannot change. The moment you start asking yourself what you can still do in this situation, your mind becomes calmer and more focused. Not every match is winnable, but almost every match can still teach you something. 2. Do not instantly queue after a frustrating game. After a bad loss, the brain often wants immediate emotional recovery. You want your RR back, and you want to prove the last game did not count. The problem is that frustration affects decision-making. Tilted players become more impulsive, impatient, and emotionally reactive. This is why players often start overpeaking, forcing fights, or blaming teammates after bad games. Even a short break can help your nervous system calm down and reset mentally. 3. Stop connecting your rank to your self-worth. Many players unconsciously connect rank to identity. Winning feels validating, while losing starts feeling personal. But performance in competitive games naturally fluctuates. Even great players have bad games and losing streaks. Your rank only reflects your current performance in a video game. It does not define your intelligence, talent, or value as a person. The more emotionally attached you are to rank, the more emotionally painful every loss becomes. 4. Focus on improvement instead of only winning. Players who only care about winning usually tilt harder because their entire emotional experience depends on the final result. A healthier mindset is focusing on improvement. Even in losing games, you can still improve your positioning, communication, crosshair placement, or decision-making. Players who focus on learning usually improve faster because emotions no longer completely control the experience. 5. Do not play ranked when you are mentally exhausted. Mental fatigue strongly affects emotional control. When you are tired, stressed, or overstimulated, your brain becomes more reactive and less patient. In that state, even small mistakes feel intensely frustrating. Sometimes you are not playing badly because you suddenly lost skill. Your nervous system is simply overloaded. 6. Muting toxic players is emotional self-management. Toxic communication increases stress and distracts your attention from the game. If somebody spends the match insulting teammates or constantly complaining, your brain starts focusing on the social conflict instead of gameplay. Muting toxic players is a way of protecting your focus and emotional stability. 7. Remember why you started playing. Most people started playing Valorant because it felt exciting. They enjoyed improving, competing, and learning new mechanics. Over time, many players stop playing for enjoyment and start playing mainly for validation. The more your self-esteem depends on performance, the more emotionally exhausting the game becomes. That is why it helps to reconnect with the parts of the game you genuinely enjoy, instead of focusing only on RR. Tilt happens because competitive games naturally affect emotions, especially when frustration and self-worth become connected. The players who improve the most are usually not the ones who never get angry. They are the ones who learn how to stay emotionally stable even during difficult games.